You know what time it is. It's time to slay the Spire, but there's a bit more to it than that tonight. Because, oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to open up my Twitch dashboard so I can change the thingy, the win-loss ratio as we go. I've been working on a little something, because, Join Ribs, put out a video today talking about the difficulty level in Slay the Spire. And he talked about a lot of things. Specifically about how certain fights in the game will actually challenge your deck in certain ways, and thus require you to build your deck to account for those different things that your deck may need to be able to do. And I realized it's like I haven't really been thinking about that through deck building and such. So I haven't finished it, but I've come up with a sort of document. First up, just a little slogan here, ABC, always be considering. I think I go into autopilot in this game far too much for how good I want to be at it. So down here, this is the part that's going to have to get filled in as we play a run. So first, like, I went through and I compiled a list of all the actual problem fights and their possible solutions, and or things that would exacerbate them as problems. Now, it's almost certain that this is not perfect and that there are mistakes in here. So the improvement is going to come from two different sources. Either fixing up my answers, my solutions to the problems, in case the solutions are not correct, or improving how I evaluate cards and how well those cards do at actually solving the problems I think they solve. So basically what I'm going to do is, as we go through and as I pick cards and things, I'm basically going to be plussing and minusing our chances, what I feel like our chances against like each of the problem fights is. And you can see I've got, oh, I should write one more. I should write average, because a lot of fights end up just being like the same things are good for the same reasons kind of thing. So that's the average case for a lot of fights. Snakebite might also end up getting amalgamated into average, but actually for Chosen I should write Chosen Plus, because Chosen can come with other problems attached to it. And Chosen Plus. Anyway, I got all the way up to Giant Head. I didn't even put fucking... I can't remember the last time I had trouble on Nemesis. Nemesis, I think, is like one of the... For when you fight it, I think Nemesis is like the weakest elite. Maybe Sentries. But yeah, I find Nemesis very rarely ends up doing much. But anyway, I feel like I should probably finish this before we get started, so bear with me real quickly. It didn't... I pounded this out, though, like the whole thing in like maybe 20 minutes, so like 3 more is going to take a couple of minutes at best. So like, Woke Boy. What do you want against Woke Boy? Well, what we don't want is heavy reliance on powers early. If you can get through the first half of the fight without powers, and, you know, then just like slam him after he transforms, then it's not that big a deal. So yes is like power agnostic consistent damage output. Alright, we should just say output, because we want both offensive and defensive. Because obviously Woke Boy can still do some damage, even if you're not buffing him that way. It's like, what else is really, really good? Yeah, weak and strength down are both good against him because of his quad attacks. Oak Boy's not that complicated, so I don't think there's a whole lot to say on him here. And then some front-loaded damage, because you got to deal with those cultists. So Slurm's Mackenzie. Well, the first no is super easy. Tons of cards per turn. Should write per turn because I've used the slash to mean or throughout the rest of the document. Yeah, that's pretty much just like that's the no, but it's like a big no. Maybe it should be in caps. Slurm's Mackenzie dies real hard to scaling, like real hard. I think that's pretty much it. Donu and Deka. Donu and Deka is the fight that needs to go the fastest. That's weird. When I have... Huh. Normally when I have Slay the Spire minimized, it still plays the music. Crazy. So, Donu and Deka, you want high front-loaded damage, because you want to kill Donu ASAP. You don't want super slow roll scaling, because you'll get outscaled. And like consistent high block. That's like about it. Okay, cool. So now we've got all that down. So now we can get into the run, basically. Now the try, certainly. Another thing I wanted to do is going through and like evaluating the best and worst case scenarios of of like each of these options for each of the characters, because you can make a general purpose case for each of the characters since you'll always start the run in the same position minus, you know, what choices you have. You'll always start with the same relic with the same cards in deck for a given character. And obviously you can't make a general, like, thanks Levi, you can't make, like, a solid general use case for some of the ones that are map dependent. Like, this is map dependent, how good gold is kind of map dependent, that sort of thing. So, let's actually take a look at the map. 3. Wow, it's literally impossible to hit an elite with this. That sucks. So that makes that one not great, since the first 3 fights are the easy ones anyway, so making them have 1 HP is not that big a deal. It's like this, it's 1 post floor 3 fight. This is one, yeah. No. So that's worthless here. Obtain a curse, gain 250 gold seems pretty good since there's a shop right there. And then, hey Miyuki Obama alum. So we've got Elite, Fire, and then we can choose to go to Elite or bounce around him. Yeah. Okay, cool, that's a good path. Of course it's the Parasite. Okay. So I pick this up. Mmm, delicious. Do I even play the 5 Defender? Yeah, I do. I still do. Ores? Ores? The fuck is ores? Hold up. If I bash, that hits for 12. The 9 is 21. He has 1 extra health. Sick. So we took like what? Like 13 damage this fight? That's not great. I would not say... zesty is not the word I would use to describe Oreos. Like a lemon is zesty. Oreos are like creamy. Smooth. Wow, 20 damage. Fuck that. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's take a look back at our matrix here. Hold up, let me like, is this readable? Let me like shrink this down. Shrink it down. Let's not be eating the red Oreos then? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's like park it there. Okay. Shit. The thing is, it's like I can't. I gotta like move my. See, because me moving the notepad document on my screen doesn't move it down there, and vice versa. So it's like I can't actually see. Well, no, I can see the cards well enough in OBS. Da da da. How about that? Is that fuck? I can read that, and that's like on the super small screen. Anyway, okay, it actually doesn't. All that shit doesn't matter. You only really need to be able to see this chunk. There we go. Much better. Okay, and that's better for me too. Okay, so for like a lot of the fights that we're worried about, it's like front-loaded damage. It's like, let's see, like sentries is like front-loaded damage, like Avulin. Dex that can set it without dealing damage, front-loaded damage. Strength, dexterity, independent damage and defenses. Gremlin is front-loaded. Oh shit, we should check out our boss before we make any other decisions. Okay, Slime Tony. Slime Tony also wants front-loaded damage. You can just see it down there. It's like, so a lot of the stuff we want front-loaded damage. Twin Strike is slightly more front-loaded damage than Pommel Strike is. However, Pommel Strike also draws us a card, which can draw us into damage. It makes our deck more consistent and more flexible. So, like, if we're only considering Act 1, I think Twin Strike is better. But I think going later into the game, Pommel Strike will end up being better and better. So I'm gonna take the Pommel Strike. You know, now that I think about it, I think it would actually take too much time and slow down the gameplay too much if I stopped and actually, like, did +1, -1 on, like, all these little fucking things in the Matrix every time. I think I'm just gonna try to, like, talk it out and make sure that I'm, like, cognitively aware of like every card pick and exactly why I'm picking it, because I think that is probably ending our runs more than I'd like it to. It's just me not quite paying as much attention as I should. It's like, what can Pommel Strike even get us that matters? Basically nothing. So we double strike that guy and Pommel Strike this guy, because getting the 9 damage is less overkill. I should be paying attention to the top of my deck more often too. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, so I don't even know if you really need to see that at this point, since I'm not actually. I came up with this idea like literally today, because you know, Join Ribs' video was today. So, you know, it's a work in progress. Okay, so we did just grab an attack. Cleave is not super great front-loaded damage. It's worse than Twin Strike. It hits all enemies. That's not very important for most fights, even most fights with multiple enemies. Because in most fights with multiple enemies, what you want to do is kill one dude really fast so he's no longer a problem, and then the rest of the fight becomes that much easier. Even against sentries, it's like you read it and you're like, oh, against sentries it does 24 damage. It's like, yes, but that doesn't actually matter until one of them dies, which means you want to focus as much damage on one as possible. So dealing 8 damage to all of them it makes the easiest part of the fight easier, and not the hardest part of the fight, as in when all 3 sentries are still up. I think Flex is hard to take without a bunch of stuff that already works with it. It's because, like, if you Flex and play 3 attacks, you get 6 damage, so it was basically a free strike, but that's, like, not a super common scenario. If you already have like a twin strike and pummels and stuff like that, like a lot of stuff that does multi-attacks, flex becomes a lot better, but I think here it's not great. I think Shrug It Off is the obvious pick, because like Pommel Strike, it gives our deck more flexibility, and it's a higher value block card, which we definitely want for Gremlin Knob and Lagavulin, because both of them give you reasons to want to play fewer higher value block cards. Lagavulin because he puts -1 on all your block and you know, attack. So the bigger the number starts, the less proportionally you're losing with every -1. And Gremlin Knob because you want to play as few skills against him as possible. So yeah, I think we take the Shrug It Off. Wow, Parasite opening hand 3 turns in a row. Okay, he's not attacking, so obviously we Pommel Strike first. And then yeah, like, I gotta be constantly evaluating our chances against, like, different elites. A block potion, you know, makes all 3 of the elite fights easier to manage. Makes the, you know, it increases our chances against all of the Act 1 stuff, because we'll probably end up using it. Hey, how's it going, Hey Lilt? How long have I been playing this game for? 219 hours. So there are definitely people who are still way, way better than me. And that's the level I'm trying to get to, is the level that some people are at currently. So we'll take the 1 damage here because we can get way more damage out of that second turn of vulnerability. It's like, yeah, we can actually kill him. Nice. Okay. Once again, Perfected Strike. We did take another card with Strike in the name. That becomes +3. And you do tend to get big decks when you're on higher Ascension levels. Just because it makes wounds and burns and dazes and stuff like that a lot less impactful. And curses become less of a minus in a larger deck. At what point does this become actually good? So I already have 7 other cards with Strike in the name. So this does 20 damage for 2. That's actually pretty good. I don't think we build towards it. The other thing you can do is, like, you can take a card, like a single card, you can grab a single Rampage or a single Perfected Strike to help get you through Act 1, and then basically ignore it. You know, you don't have to go for the build with the card. You can basically just, like, grab it to help you in early fights, and then just build a generally good deck around it. Because, like, this, you know, unless we transform all the strikes and turn them into bites or something, you know, this card's always going to do at least 20 damage. It's never going to get worse than that. And that's reasonably good. So it does, it basically, it currently does twice as much damage as Twin Strike does. And like I said, higher value individual attacks are good against Lagavulin, for instance. And I'd argue they're also pretty good against, like, sentries, because it's just like, it's fewer cards you have to draw in order to do the same amount of damage. I would have to draw into 2 Twin Strikes to do the same amount of damage, and I only draw 5 cards a turn. So, like, you're always limited by how many cards you can see in a turn and how much energy you can spend. So, like, which one of these is actually better is actually hard to say. This one also scales better with Strength, which is not super hard to come across with Ironclad. We don't have any at the moment, though. So, like, you have to weigh that against itself as well. And then, you know, the third elephant in the room is Iron Wave is a really good card. It gives you block against Gremlin Knob without making him angry, which is great, because the angrier Gremlin Knob gets, the sadder I get, generally. So, you know, it has 10 numbers on it, which is pretty good. Twin Strike also technically has 10 numbers on it and scales better. They both get hit worse by Lagavulin than Perfected Strike does, by quite a lot. Perfected Strike goes from 20 damage to 19, Twin Strike goes from 10 to 8, so... Or not 10 to 8, sorry. 10... Yeah! Ooh. Goes from 10 to 8, which is... ratio-wise, quadruple the drop of Perfected Strike. That's the same as going from 20 to 16, as opposed to 20 to 19. And Iron Wave also gets hit twice by the Lagavulin debuff. So we have to think, the ideal is to hit 3 elites this act, like 1, 2, 3. So we have a decent chance of fighting Lagavulin. So like, this is good in all 3 scenarios, I think. This is good in 2 of the scenarios. This is good against both Gremlin Knob and Sentries, I'd say. So I think we take the Perfected Strike. This has the most well, actually Perfected Strike can scale pretty well too, especially if we upgrade it. But this is the most likely to get really good scaling later. We don't need to worry about getting scaling quite yet. Although you want to start probably by like the second act of Act 1. Start thinking about scaling, because scaling is super important in basically every boss fight in the game. And potentially some other fights. Like, if you can get insane scaling, then you can just outscale, like, Book of Stabbing and Giant Head. But, so I think... See, if I were playing on autopilot, I probably would have just snap-picked the Iron Wave. But I think I've convinced myself that we want Perfected Strike here. I don't know if we're right, but I'm trying this out. I'm trying this whole consider. That's the motto I came up with. Boom. ABC. Always be considering. Try to autopilot. Okay. So, this is... I knew as soon as we ran into our first shop, I was going to be like, man, that always be considering motto is going to become a problem, because there's a whole lot to consider. Okay. Runic Dodecahedron is unlikely to do much for us. Meal Ticket, I can't depend on Meal Ticket for anything. Art of War is also probably least good on Ironclad. Ironclad likes to attack. He tends to get good effects of attacking. You can build super defensive decks. Excuse me. Decks. Plans for now and the future. Exactly, because those are both things you have to worry about. That's true in Slay the Spire as it is in life. You have to worry about now and the future. Okay. So... Oh. Take a second Perfected Strike. They both scale with each other. No. See, that... I said earlier, it's like we don't have to go for the build with Perfected Strike. We can simply we can pick up no other cards with Strike in the name and be fine picking up Perfected Strike. It is on sale. Anyway, I don't know how to value Offering after the nerf. I still think it's really, really damn good. Okay, so first thing, I think we remove that curse. Well, hold up. Let's see. Like I said, there's so much to consider. So, I think we're definitely not picking up any of these relics. Gambler's Brew, Strength Potion, Blood Potion. I think if we'd had a feed and our max HP was, like, up above 100, we might grab a Blood Potion, but right now, not going to worry about it. Okay, so these 6 options are probably not. Sadistic Nature? Probably not. We have a single debuff and it costs 2 energy. So, no. This is also worse if we come up against Awakened One, so... And this is worse if we come up against... What's his nuts? Slurms Mackenzie. Time Eater. It's also not great against Lagavulin. It's not terrible. But it does not add a ton of value. It adds a bit of extra damage. It speeds the fight up. Speeds the fight up? Oh wait, yeah. No, I did say that right. For some reason I thought I spoonerismed it and said feeds the fight up. Bleh. Anti-spoonerisming my spoonerisms. Anyway, it speeds the fight up a little bit. Which, I don't know if that's worth 90 gold. That's all it does in like every fight. It speeds the fight up a little bit. Obviously, if you're playing like Defect and you have All for One and Scrape and shit like that, then Flash of Steel becomes real, real good. So, Offering just lets you play more stuff. It very often is more than worth the 5 HP. What's this bad against? Not super great against Gremlin Knob, losing 5 HP and giving him 2 strength. It's still probably worth it, but it's less worth it against Gremlin Knob. We also have to worry about early Act 2 stuff, like the Chosen, who gives you bad times whenever you play non-attack cards. And that is a non-attack card that he could give us bad times for. So, that's a solid maybe. Metallicize is... It doesn't make Gremlin Knob angry, which is a big plus. It doesn't get hit by Lagavulin debuff, which is a decent plus, and it helps smooth out the 18 damage turns from Triple Sentries. It probably helps smooth out some of the turns from Slime Tony once he's split down into 2, 3, and 4. So that might be worth a pickup. Having 2 Perfected Strikes, that's like 3 cards that cost 2 in our deck. It's like you draw all 3 of them on one turn, and then you also like grab a Singer's Bane and like, and it can be real bad. If I grant, hold up. So how much money is this? So that puts me at 77. So it's like 151 minus 75. So that's 226. Leaves me 169. I think 169 gold. No, that's probably a little bit above what I'd have at this point if I hadn't taken the 250. Well, I mean, we can do the... Duh, just minus 250, and that's how much gold I would have right now. Yeah, that is a bit higher. So the only thing I'm worried about is if we grab Perfected Strike, Pommel Strike... No, we skip the Pommel Strike and grab the Offering. Because scaling up both the Perfected Strikes, it's like, okay, now they're dealing 24 damage each, but now we've like really lopsided our deck on the offensive side by picking up 2 offensive cards. There's Metallicize, but it's not quite the same as Block. So first things first. And take the minus 3 max HP, fine. Grab the Offering. Grab the Metallicize. Oh, I can still grab the Pommel Strike. We're about to go into an Elite. I don't know that lopsiding... Well, hold up. If that Elite is Gremlin Knob, lopsiding it is actually not terrible. If it's Lagavulin, it's not super terrible because we can set up Metallicize during the 3 turns when he's asleep and then start going like really ham, especially if we can bash him. Like Offering, we have 5 energy, and then we like Bash, Perfected Strike, Pommel Strike. We do a lot of damage. Or like Bash, Perfected Strike, shrug it off, and then, you know, hit him next turn as well, since he'll still be vulnerable. And yeah, it is not great against sentries, not gonna lie. Although with 2 Perfected Strikes, we could literally take out a sentry every 2 turns. Do I need to, though? They're already doing 22 damage. Yeah, the sentries aren't going to have more than, like, 44 health. Pretty sure. Watch it, they all have 45 health. You know what? I've got the thing open. I have the wiki open, because that's what I was using to compile the list. Why don't we take a look? Because the wiki should say what the HP range of the sentries is. Sentry times 3. 35 to 41, but I don't know if that's not on that's not on Ascension 15, that's basic. I think they get a 10% HP boost. So basically up to 45. I think I don't grab it. Pretty sure I don't. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's a good relic. That's a good relic. Very nice. And obviously you have to change how you're valuing skills now, because it's like we still have to worry about Gremlin Knob and Chosen, but now they're upgraded, so suddenly they're all higher value. Okay. And of course there's the sentries, so... Wow. I was, really hoping for a perfected strike out of that. Okay, none of them have, I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have blocked and played the strike, but it's like, no, there's a pretty good chance that there's a strike. Oh, actually, there isn't a good chance that there's a strike in hand with perfected strike. Ooh. Yep. We broke our rule. We broke. I didn't consider. Always be considering. Did not consider. Okay, thank God. So I can kill this fool just straight up. Take 9. So we've taken 10 damage. Can I just finish you off? 22, 31. I'd need 7 damage. Wow, fuck. Well, not gonna lie, that was pretty disappointing. I'm gonna play this just so I don't take any more damage. So Eric 7, I took another 5 from that offering, so 12 damage. This asshole didn't die. These dazes are pissing me off. I'm gonna kill him just so he doesn't put more dazes in. So we're at 13 damage? That's not terrible. In fact, that's really good. Oh, perfected strike. 13 damage. So, 1 block. It was over the course of 3 turns. 5 of it was from a card I played on myself, so that block potion wouldn't have helped much. But, woo, we got some good stuff. True Grit does give 9 block and lets us burn stuff, which is really handy. It is not front-loaded damage. Okay, so our next fight is either Lagavulin or Knob. Wild Strike buffs both my perfected strikes. However, shuffling a wound in, I'd rather not do that until I can get rid of them. Especially with Slime Tony. Wounds plus slimes could really slow us down. I think I grabbed the True Grit. Okay. 21. What am I missing? I'm missing like 16 health? Yeah, so I won't nap here. Yeah, there's another bonfire before the next elite. What do we upgrade? I think it's Bash. Or, let's see, we're getting 22 damage out of these, so minus 6, that's 18. So, upgrading this is plus 9 damage? However, upgrading the Bash means 1 extra turn, and if that extra turn is the turn where we play Perfected Strike, that's plus 11 damage. So that's pretty good. And then it also works if I don't get Perfected Strike on those turns. Yeah, I think we upgrade the Bash. 1 extra turn of Vulnerable is really handy. And we know we're not fighting sentries because we just fought them. So we don't have to worry about artifacts. The Knob. Okay, cool. I think I got a Bash here. Because there's 2 Perfected Strikes left in there. I've got a defense potion. Yeah, got a Bash. I'm probably willing to play Offering. Oof. drink that one. Oh, is he dead? Oh. Did we take 4 damage and kill Gremlin Knob in 3 turns? I think my plan to slow down and ABC always be considering. I think it's working. So Demon Form is scaling. That's our offensive scaling all in one card. Just like, boom. Demon Form, Demon Form. Shrug It Off is great. So we're either fighting the Sentries or Lagavulin. Demon Form's pretty good against Lagavulin because you can wait. If you get Demon Form like turn 1 or even turn 2, you can play it, you know, get a bit of scaling before you go ham and then go ham. Shrug It Off Plus is really good. We did just grab another block card though. So Demon Form is not front-loaded damage. We currently have 0 scaling. And we are going to need some scaling. And that Demon Form is like all the scaling you need. If you've got good defenses, Demon Form just kind of takes care of the rest. It's like the best scaling we could ask for on Ironclad, pretty sure. As far as just like a single card. Like you can do like crazy stuff by getting like 600 block and body slamming people, but that requires a whole bunch of different stuff. Demon Form just says, we've got 2 eggs. We don't have the attack egg, which is probably the best egg for Ironclad. Oh well. I'm not gonna mope at 2 out of 3 eggs. So we actually have more health here than we did at the last bonfire. So I'm gonna upgrade another card. I think I'm gonna make it okay, well hold up. Upgrading Demon Form does not help that crazily much here. It actually helps a decent amount here, because Slime Tony can actually hit you pretty hard once there's like a medium slime and 2 small slimes out. You know, the 2 small slimes can hit you for 12, and the medium slime can hit you for 18, and that's like 42 damage. So being able to just be like, no, I think I'd like my strikes to do 16 damage, and just like pounding... You know, pounding them to death at that point. It's, pretty handy. Yeah, it's like, what's a better alternative? Not a lot. Some zany action, a crazy contraption. The funnest action, it's Slay the Spire. Doesn't quite work. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna upgrade Demon Form. The Bag of Prep also helps. Also increases our chances of getting early Demon Form. I think first things first. Triggered out of defend. I don't think I need to worry super hard about scaling here. Do I metallicize? I don't think so. I think if I bash, there's a pretty good chance he dies next turn. So he'll be at 39. Perfected Strike does like 33 damage with Vulnerable. Man, if only we had Paper Frog. So there's a pretty good chance. I could Offering right now and make that an even higher chance. Take 5 damage, heal 6 health. 12 cards. We see 5 of them. There's 2 Perfected Strikes. Yeah. Not as great. Okay. And then I metallicize. Oh, I'm weakened. Gross. Forgot about the weakened. I didn't even consider that. Did not consider the weakened. Don't recognize the 4th relic. It's a new one, the Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, do 40 damage to all enemies. Probably not going to get to use it that much. It'll help a bit on bosses. So we gained 1 health for that fight, because we Offering for 5 and then healed 6. Okay. ABC, always be considering. Seeing red. is real bad against Gremlin Knob. We did just fight Gremlin Knob, though, which means we can't fight Gremlin Knob. Seeing Red is also real bad against the Chosen, which we may still have to deal with. And it's not insanely good otherwise. The only thing is we have Bag of Prep, so getting Seeing Red on turn 1, there's a higher chance of it happening because of Bag of Prep, and 2, means we get to play more stuff, which is good. And so we've got Demon Form and 2 Perfected Strikes, so there's a pretty good chance on a lot of turns that Seeing Red will actually let us play more stuff than we otherwise would want to. Now, Clothesline is a source of non-block damage mitigation because of the weak on it. It also does decent damage. Right now our block is like nothing to phone home about. You know, like, what's the highest block we can generate in a single turn? It's like, what is that? That's like 17, it's like 25? Yeah, we can generate no better than 25 block. Which is not enough to block Slime Tony's big attack. Clothesline helps with that. Let me bring up our thing again. It's like, okay, so what are some problems that Clothesline helps deal with? Doesn't do anything against Sentries, which we might fight. We got a 50-50 chance of fighting either Sentries or Lagavulin. Pretty decent against Lagavulin. Can be good against Slime Tony. Like, the debuffs don't stick once he splits, but it only lasts for 2 turns. Pretty good against Chosen. Very nice against Snecko, since it also costs 2, so it is a higher chance of actually going down in cost against Snecko than up. And Snecko likes to hit hard. Good against Snake Plant. Good against Stab Hand. Not crazy against Slavers. Or Gremlin. Well, actually on the right turn it can prevent a lot of damage. Like Gremlin Leader, it can help there. It can help there. It's not super great. Well, I guess upgraded is pretty good against Overwalkers. Giant Head. If you're at the point where Giant Head's like hitting you, starting to hit you for 40, then Clothesline's not going to help a whole lot, because at that point you basically want him to be dead very quickly. A rogue text box? No. That's just the notepad document I made to try and compile. There's also like a whole long thing with a bunch of other text in it, but because I want to improve, and that requires more than just like slapping out runs as fast as possible. That requires like actually thinking and maybe planning ahead. So Body Slam's a no-go, just straight up. Clothesline helps against a lot of stuff. Seeing Red gives us flexibility. We do have a bit of card draw, which makes Seeing Red better. It's only really bad against the Chosen, and I guess Time Eater. You dig this? Oh, well, I'm actually gonna get rid of it, because it blocks the monsters when the monsters are here. It's not even grinding. Like, you don't grind in this game. You only get better if you're paying attention and thinking. Which I wasn't. I was playing on autopilot. Seeing Red gives us more potential in the future, but Clothesline definitively solves a lot more problems. Seeing Red can be really good in a lot of nebulous ways. I think I'd take the Clothesline. It might have also been to pass, actually. Maybe. Cool, so we got to see all 3 of the elites. Boom! Rip Perfected Strikes. Doesn't matter, because Demon Form. So now we just wait. So I got like 8 cards before I could possibly see Metallicize or the other one. I'm gonna wait again because more strength. So we're sitting at 6 strength right now. Yeah, this is a pretty good time to offering. Sick. So then we bash, and then we pommel strike. We actually get a lot more damage out of straight... Well, hold up. That gives us 36 damage, which puts him down to what? 53? Like 47? Gives us 9 less damage, but it makes him weak next turn. Weak is like minus 25%. It basically... minus 9 damage for effectively plus 5 block. If I pick up a Perfected Strike, it does 22 damage, plus 9, which is 31 damage, times a time and a half, which is 46 damage? Shit, what did I say? This brings him down to 47? That is what I said. So I'd need a strike. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Especially since I've got this Swift Potion. Just in case we don't draw what we need. Turns out we drew what we needed. Boom! Lagavulin didn't even touch us. We took 5 damage from the offering. And that's it. ABC, always be considering. The boot. Yeah, I think we just take the Disarm Plus. We don't really need the Flex Plus. We have Demon Form. Disarm Plus is good against, like, every multi-attacker, period. It's not very good against Slime Tony, though. Which is kind of annoying. But I think our deck is pretty good against Slime Tony. It's like we've got Perfected Strikes, even without Demon Form, to cut him in half. And then we get Demon Form rolling, and we just chop all the dudes. We just chop all the dudes. We do need... I would like one more block card. Disarm is like... I'll probably play it against, like, the front big half. Like the gray slime. Even though he doesn't attack that much. Still, it'll probably prevent, like, 6 to 9 damage. Which is not great, but it's good in a lot of other fights. So... I'm gonna take it. Let's hit some events. Maybe I should have gone for some fights to try and get... Oh, no, we can get cards here. I don't want that. I was like, why is that upgraded? It's like, oh, right, we have Frozen Egg. Okay. I would like a Shrug It Off Plus. Why doesn't that one show upgraded? Whatever. I don't want the Juggernaut. Yeah. Cool. That's pretty much exactly what I asked for. It's like the only other thing is like Flame Barrier would have been alright. Okay, so it says... Hold up. Also, he looks to have been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. Hold up. I need to go back to the event page because it actually... The flavor text there actually gives you a clue as to which elite you can fight, and I don't know what that one's supposed to be. What is the name of this actual event? World of Goo, Cleric, Scrap Wall, Hypnotized, Colored Mushrooms, Dead Adventure. Giant Claws, Lagavulin. Does not start asleep. He starts off with his Hypnosis baloney, which we should be fine. Oh, we can outscale him real hard with Demon Form offensively. Defensively, it's like Shrug It Off goes from 11 to 10 to 9. It's like after 2 debuffs, Shrug It Off Plus is still better than a Shrug It Off, and Shrug It Off is still better than a Defend, so, like True Grit as well. And the Disarm works against him, and the yeah. I think we can take Lagavulin. He does drop money as well. Oh, cool. So those are the only 2 things you can actually get out of the adventure, is a relic and money. The third thing is nothing. So we just leave. We don't even have to fight the guy. I don't think I need to nap here. Upgrading Clothesline doesn't help too much in this fight. So having 2 Perfected Strikes means like going for, you know, the build is actually a little more reasonable. Upgrading Metallicized now will probably prevent a lot. I have not actually... I played Metallicized, what, once? No, I would not have gotten another relic. If I didn't pick up the relic on the dead body, then I would have got it from beating him. I might have had a card opportunity, I don't know. I actually don't remember exactly how it plays out. I haven't paid that much attention, because after the event kind of like part of it runs away, I just go into like, okay, this is a fight, and then I usually forget that there was an event to begin with, so I'm usually not paying enough attention. That being said, since I don't recall ever being like jarred out of the experience by being like, hey, where's my card rewards? It probably does give us cash, a card reward, and a possible potion reward, so maybe I should have fought it. Always be considering. Upgrading clotheslines are really good for later, and I don't think there's anything although, upgrading Perfected Strike, I don't think it matters as much with Demon Form. Alright, let's consult the pad. Okay, so almost nothing here. It's like Metallicizes probably... No, Perfected Strike is probably the best upgrade against Slime Tony, and then Metallicize is probably second. Although Pommel Strike, getting an extra card out of it is not bad. Although I might want to wait until after we get an Energy Relic to try that. So let's see. So Chosen Plus, Chosen Plus sometimes doesn't attack for like 3 turns in a row, so the extra weak might not matter as much. The extra front-loaded damage is probably better. Extra free block is probably decent. Snecko, upgraded Perfected Strike. Well, actually, upgraded Clothesline is probably the best against Snecko, but upgraded Perfected Strike is still good. Snake Plant, upgraded Perfected Strike is good. Upgraded Clothesline is good. Stab Hand, same situation. One's, you know, better for offense, the other's better for defense, but it's like, if your offense is so good that they just die before they deal damage, then it almost doesn't matter. So you can go really hard in the offense. And then you never have to worry about how hard the enemy scales. Slavers was the one thing I was most worried about. Like, 3 weak is not super great against triple Slavers, since it only hits 1/3 of all the damage coming at you. And in 3 turns, you're probably going to kill that back Slaver. At least with a deck like this. So again, the upgraded to Perfected Strike just probably lets you kill him a turn quicker, or using 1 fewer card. Meaning you can, you know, play a Shrug It Off or Defend or Metallicize or something. Slavers do suck. Upgrade to Perfected Strike also makes it easier to one-shot the small gremlins. For gremlin... no, Regrowth Blobs are easy. Darklings. Regrowth Blobs are like, whatever. Not a problem. So I think in more cases than not, Perfected Strike is actually the correct upgrade here. Hold up, wait. 5, 6, 7. It's a +7 damage upgrade. Which, before you get Demon Form up and running, is pretty good. Once you get Demon Form up and running, it doesn't matter as much. I'm gonna do it since we don't know for sure if we're gonna get a good, Energy Relic. If I knew we were gonna get a good Energy Relic out of this, I'd go for Clothesline. Just because a good Energy Relic means we're more likely to be able to play Demon Form earlier in more fights, which makes upgrades to Perfected Strike less relevant. Yeah, no AoE. That's fine. The only fight where AoE is really important is Gremlin Leader. Most other AoE fights, you pretty much just want to single target down one dude after another anyway, because that makes the fight easier as it goes on. It lets you get rid of the hardest part of the fight as soon as possible. Because doing damage to everybody doesn't help until they're dead. So I'm going to upgrade the Perfected Strike. Okay. Let's rock and roll, big boy. Yeah, this seems a reasonable turn to just offering. Oh, fuck. Forgot about Centennial Puzzle. Shit. I actually fucked that up. It's our unupgraded Perfected Strike. Fuck. And we don't have... So I actually lost out on 2 cards. I really wanted to get a Bash or Demon Form in. Clothesline doesn't do anything here because he doesn't attack this turn or next turn. I don't think I'm going to spend an energy just to draw a card. Do I double strike or do I true grit something? I just realized if I true grit a strike, it actually makes my perfected strikes weaker. How's perfected strike worded? All York in, it probably makes it weaker. Spend 1 mana just to true. Nah. Okay. Getting him down to 110 on turn 1's pretty good. 40 damage in 1 turn. Ooh. Yeah, no. Here we go. I'd love to bash him. In fact, I might have to bash him. In order to get him to split. Because right now we gotta do like 35 damage. Demon Form only gives me +3 strength by next turn. So... what is that doing? It was doing 22. Now it's doing 29. +3. It's 33 damage. That's a really close split. No, it would be better to bash and then Perfected Strike next turn. So I actually don't Pommel Strike, just in case I draw the Perfected Strike. So we're getting 29 plus 14 damage at a Perfected Strike next turn. So 29 damage already puts him down to 71, plus another 14 puts him down to 57, and then a strike is like another 9. Do I strike here or do I metallicize? No, I strike here because that's another 9, which basically equates down to like quadruple that much or sextuple that much damage depending on how you want to count it. Because of the splitting and then the splitting. Yeah. Nice. Oh, 30 damage. So then we go womp, womp. A 37 split. A 37 split. I'm lucky to split them at like twice that much. Although I guess twice that much damage is like 74. Yeah. We shrug. Bash is not super good here. I think I shrug again. Fuck. Good news is these guys split like what? 18? 70 something? Yeah. Yeah. Split at 9. I could true grid out this line, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No demon forms. Ooh, so it still takes 2 hits to kill most of them unless I have Pommel Strike. Why didn't I hit the one that does... Whatever. So we take 18 plus the 5 we took, so 23 damage. That's probably all the damage we're taking in this fight. 12 plus 9 is 21, which splits them. Pommel Strike first. Yeah. Oh! Hey, thanks, Stone Calendar. Oh. That's just to help me. Let me get rid of that. Whoops. Wow. I don't think I need 2 demon forms. I think I take the Impervious Plus, because it's a whole lot of block. That is an emergency card. Good against Stab Hand, good against Giant Head. Can be good against Woke Boy, Orb Walkers, Slavers, Gremlin Boy, Snecko, Snake Plant, Transient, Reptoid, Tentacle Boy. Yeah. Well, that would not go super well. If we didn't have 2 perfected strikes, I might be inclined to pick it. Yeah. See, Lizard Tail doesn't actually make your run better. It doesn't make your deck better. 1 potion, 50 gold, 5 max HP. 5 max HP is not that bad. Upgrade 1 random card. And obtain it. You know what? We're doing it. We're taking the tiny house. Sick. Energy potion's actually pretty good in our deck. And we don't have an energy relic. 10% of your max HP. Our max HP just went up. I think it rounds up. I think it rounds to the nearest. So 8 extra HP to like barely finish out a fight and then heal 6 afterwards. No. I think the energy potion will probably prevent more than 8 damage for us. Well, I only have 1 card that does that, and I already have much better strength scaling. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna refill my water. Okay, so we have scaling in the form of demon form, which does well enough on its own. Plus 3 damage a turn on all my attacks. Does not, does not proportionally add a whole lot of damage to like all my 2-cost attacks. Bash, perfected strike, clothesline, that sort of thing. And they do make up like a decent chunk of, my damage output, especially since they're much better than strikes, so I'm usually going to be playing these over strikes. So Demon Form loses some value there. Sword Boomerang scales really well with Demon Form. If you've had Demon Form out for 1 turn, this does double damage. If you've had Demon out for, say, 4 turns... what is that? That's like 15 damage. That's 45 damage. You don't get to choose where it goes. So it's kind of bad against those Thorn Orbs. Burn does not work. At least... Actually, maybe it does. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Rupture is bad Demon Form. We don't need Rupture. We have a much better card that already fills this role. We don't need another one. I got offered another Demon Form and I didn't pick it. I'm not gonna pick a fucking Rupture. If we had like Hemokinesis and Bloodletting and like a bajillion cards that hurt ourselves, then maybe. But even then, you'd need like some good healing on deck to make that work. Headbutt helps smooth out your deck a bit. If you get Havoc, then you can like Headbutt Demon Form back on top of the deck, Havoc it out, play a free Demon Form, that sort of thing. But I think I should take Sword Boomerang because it'll let us... Like, Sword Boomerang plus Demon Form is basically all the scaling we need for the rest of the game, probably? Because, like, even once our deck gets huge, and we won't see Sword Boomerang off very often, it won't matter, because by the time we, like, do see it the second time, we'll be sitting at, like, 15 strength. This will do, like, what is that, like 54 damage? And you're just like, oh, an extra 54 damage on top of what else I'm already doing is pretty decent. Pretty decent. We are up against the Champo. Okay. That's good. Demon Form's really good against the Champ. You play defensively, you wait until Demon Form ramps up, and then you go completely fucking bananas. Metallicize will also help. We actually have a pretty good deck for fighting the Champ. You Demon Form, you Turtle up. Yes, thank you, Jay Nerdling. And then, like, once he gets close to half health, you bash, and then you go, like, completely apeshit with, like, 54 damage or in that case, I guess that would be like another 27 damage. So it's like 81 damage sword boomerang. That seems good. His half, he starts at like 420, so his half is like 210. Or I think on Ascension 15 he's up to 440. So his half is 220, and then you hit him for like 84 damage. It's pretty good. He might not even get to execute. So we got a decent amount of money for a show. How do I feel against our, whoops, Act 2 elites? Pretty good against everything that's not Gremlin Leader. And not that bad against Gremlin Leader either. Like, Impervious Disarm are pretty good at stopping his, like, big attacks. And then, you know, he's not gonna get into more than, like, his second big attack before just Demon Form will just outscale him and will kill him. So, actually, I don't feel bad at all against Act 2 elites. Now, I may be misjudging that, but I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good against them. So where are our elite fights? 2, 2, 3. I can bail this way if I need to. 4. Yes, we go up this way. Ideally, if we need to bail, we can bail, but we can hit a third one. Hitting that third boy does get us an extra fire too. Well, we'll see how it goes. If we can take 4 elites and beat the champ, I think we're set. 30 damage. I find this lack of energy disturbing. I have an energy potion, but I don't think I want to use it just yet. If I don't use it right now, I'll take 11 damage. Fine. What we need a way to hit higher defenses, because we don't have that right now. Yeah, you're dead. Take 5 damage to try to prevent 3 damage. Seems bad. End turn. So, 14 damage? Ugh. 15 damage? Not great. Yeah, we need better defenses. Oh, the boot! Oh wait, I think I was already doing 5 damage because of the vulnerable. Whatever. I forgot. Yeah, that works really well with the boot too. You asshole, you're on your way out. How about fuck you? So we took 4. We lost like 9 health there. Skill potions just got a lot better. I don't think it works with Toxic Egg. I don't actually know how good the new skill, power, and attack potions are. I don't. Yeah. We're lacking in reliable, consistent defense and energy, so I think these potions are the good potions. It's like we can get some good burst defense, but no. We don't need to scale these perfected strikes any more than they are. At least I don't think, because Wild Strike itself too is also like a lot of damage. So getting like, if we get the upgraded perfected strike and Wild Strike, that's like 45 damage. Tiny House is not top tier. It's just that with double Perfected Strike, Pandora's Box was absolutely no-go. And I don't think Lizard Tail... I think I've only won with Lizard Tail on pure luck, just because, like, I happened to luck into a win after the fact. Yeah, disarm's pretty good here. I'm gonna do that. Just gonna block. Cool. Alright, so I don't want to jinx myself, but I expect to gain health on this fight. Shit. Do I need to demon form here? I don't think so. Like, the block is annoying, but he doesn't buff himself. He occasionally has turns where he does more damage, but he's at -3 strength, which helps a lot. Can't clothesline here, which is annoying. Or wait, maybe I can? No. Been lurking a bit, playing Banner Saga while listening. Nice. I did get Tiny House, because it was either Pandora's Box, which turns off Perfected Strike, so no, or Tiny House or Lizard Tail, and I was like, I have a feeling if our deck does poorly enough that we Lizard Tail, that we probably won't make it, and if our deck does great that we don't need the Lizard Tail, then I shouldn't have Lizard Tail. In this scenario, there are scenarios where Lizard Tail is not. Well, okay, the scenarios where Lizard Tail is better are scenarios where I think I've been playing suboptimally, which optimally won't happen, but that doesn't mean that they definitely won't happen. 2 retries? What? See the Tiny House or nothing. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Yes, I did. Hold up. Clothesline. The -3 strength makes it weird. Because I think weak applies first? So he'd be doing, what, 7 times 2? So weak would put him down to 5 times... No. I don't know how it works. I'm just gonna hit him. Ah. It works very, very poorly for me. Yeah, should have just metallicized and defended. Oh yeah, the extra damage for Boot. Thanks, Boot. 18 damage is like the biggest move he can do. A True Grit the Bash. Nope, another defend, and hope I'm not being too idiotic. Here we go. Oh shit, did I, oh wait, I actually took damage? 8 plus 9, oh yeah I did, rip. I need to get that metallicize up. Let's take... Oh fuck, we're frail. Fuck it. Oh, hey! Forgot about Stone Calendar. That helps a bit. I really don't want to use Offering here, though. So Clothesline plus Strike. No, that doesn't do enough. Hold up. Trigger the Offering. Frail. Doesn't matter, I have Metallicized. So that doesn't actually do any damage because of his block, but it does make him weak for 2 turns, which means... Oh, fuck. On top of the Metallicized, we might be able to actually Perfected Strike him? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Die. Get out of here. Boot tracked how much damage it did in a run. Yeah, that would be pretty great. Bonus card would work out. Did I take the bonus card? Yeah, it was Sword Boomerang. It wasn't bad. Twin Strike is, again, like Sword Boomerang, scales really well. I want better defensive stuff, though. Cleave Plus puts me even better against Gremlin Leader, which is the fight I'm worried about the most. Doesn't do a whole lot elsewhere, although we are planning on fighting 4 elites. So I think I'd take the 1 Cleave Plus. If that were regular Cleave, I probably wouldn't have taken it. So this man gets the minus strength. I gotta be careful about offering, because I actually draw 6 cards off of it. Yeah, it's actually working against Bag of Preparation a bit. He's dealing 12 damage. Metallicize plus True Grit. And then what? Strike? No. I'll True Grit that one. Yeah, so now if I offering. Cool. Cleave's not bad. Bash ensures that he dies like next turn. Because we're probably gonna see a Perfected Strike. Although, oh, I'm actually blocking everything. No Demon Form. Demon Form right now would have been really good. I definitely don't Sword Boomerang, and I don't defend, and I have better... Okay, so like, the whole right half of my hand is just like not even... I said ABC always be considering, so, but like, these are clearly inferior options. Shrug It Off is also... We already have enough block for this turn. So, Bash Cleave. He's probably hexing me next turn, so clotheslining him doesn't matter. Clotheslining him doesn't matter that much, because he's only doing like 6 damage next turn. Yeah, so I think Bash Cleave is the best I got. Yeah. Could drink this. Ensure that he dies this turn, probably? Gotta do 9 plus 9. Well, it wouldn't ensure it, but Sword Boomerang might be able to do it. Nah. We just stop right there. A pretty good turn 1. We had to play the offering. It's like I could play Demon Form and take 3 damage, or I could kill him. I need to see that minus 3 strength card disarm for this boy. Yeah. Do I drink the potion for the Demon Form? I don't think we need it, especially if I see it disarm next turn. Our deck has 25 cards. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Good. I was like, ugh, this is gonna suck since our current draw pile is so small that we could actually draw that Daisy puts in. Yeah, disarm for sure. Okay. I would want to Pommel Strike and draw a Daze to get it out of the way now. But if I draw into that Perfected Strike, I'm going to be real sad. So I think I'd play it safe and just hit him regular. Fuck. I'm just going to play this. Maybe I should have drawn. Yeah, I should have played it. The Perfected Strike, it looks like. Or the Pommel Strike. This turns out it didn't matter. I wasn't playing that card anyway. Yeah, this is a pretty good turn to Demon Form. Yeah. He's gonna like reapply the vulnerability, I guess. Or not. Weak. That's fine. 12 damage. Well, I have the boots. This actually reads deal 15 damage. I need more block. Rip. Could drink the Essence of Steel right now. Then, like, Sword Boomerang. Yeah. So Essence of Steel prevented 4 damage. It's preventing at least 4 more. How many dazes are left in here? It always gets real risky once you get low down on the draw pile. I think Bash. Well, Clothesline. Oh, right, he buffed himself. That's why he got rid of his -3 strength. So, Clothesline takes away 3 damage, takes him down to 9. We're only blocking for 7. He's probably... Oh, he's doing the hit with the debuff, so he's going to vulnerable this next turn and then do, like, a bajillion damage. Maybe I should have drank the energy potion Bash. Didn't matter. Forgot about Stone Calendar. Stone Calendar got him. I don't think we take Corruption here. That's a hard one to evaluate. Especially since our skills are also all upgraded, so they're like even better to keep around. Wow, I've seen 2 upgraded attacks already in Act 2. We don't need Carnage. We have better Carnage? Well, we have roughly equivalent Carnage. At least if we don't want Carnage, we can just let it disappear. Pommel to draw. Thank you, RVG15. See, I was thinking about it, but I was also... I didn't want to draw the... I didn't want to accidentally draw the Perfected Strike and then not get to play it. Like I said, it ended up that I wasn't able to play it next turn anyway, so in hindsight I should have done it, but I couldn't have known exactly how the next turn was going to go. Or actually, maybe he does have an exact pattern and I've just never paid enough attention. Maybe I could have known. But I also wouldn't have known what other cards were going to be in our hand, etc., etc. Yeah, I haven't picked up a defensive card, so I think I skip all of this. So, yeah, so far so good. Nope. See you later, vampires. Okay, this is fine. So, Bash and the other one, Clothesline, are not super great here. You know what is super great is Perfected Strike. Do I just offering right here to just like finish this guy off? Let's see, I'll go down to 5 cards, then I'll draw oh no, I'll go down to 4 and then draw 6. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. Sword, Boomerang, and Prey? No, Cleave. And yeah, because I don't want to accidentally draw. Like, there's nothing I can draw into that I can use, so. Sick. Nah, Boot only works on unblocked damage. Rip. Do I take 11 damage for Demon Form? I don't think so. Do I take 3 damage for Perfected Strike? I think so. Because he's about to make us frail, and we don't have any great source of, you know, non-block mitigation, except for stuff that he eats with his artifacts, so... yeah, we're gonna take some damage for sure. Luckily, he's almost dead. He's at, what, 31? No way to actually prevent that much. Alright, we're actually blocking all of this thanks to the Metallicize, so then I do that. He's at 9, he's going to gain some block, but we should be fine. 15. It's more than I anticipated. We're still frail. Should have played that Demon Form. Shit. Should have played that Demon Form. Block 9. Take what? 13? Yeah, I kind of have to at this point. Okay, 18 damage. Shit. Perfected strike. Ah, sword boomerang actually just kills him. Oof, that was rough. Reaper! Reaper plus demon form means you can get pretty close to full healing in a lot of your fights. Reaper at... I broke my rule. ABC. ABC. Always be considering. I broke it. What were the other picks there? It was Rage. I don't think we ever pick Rage. Well, Rage is non... Or no, it gets affected by Dexterity down. Does it get... I don't think it gets... Does it get affected by Frail? I don't think it gets affected by Frail, so there's that advantage. What was the third card? I have no idea. So we got Sustain. Might not live for long enough for it to matter. Okay. I'm just gonna throw this at you now. Well, apparently there's a bug that even though the boot will make Reaper deal 5 damage, will still only heal 4 HP per target. Okay, so I definitely gotta get up. Whatchamacallit? Demon form. I kept wanting to say Reaper form. I don't think... I keep getting Offering, turn 1. It's just like I already have a bunch of fucking cards and I have Centennial Puzzle. I don't think we can do that. I think I have to take some damage here. That weakness is going to be annoying. If I play this, I gain 2 energy, and then I can get another 2. Yep, I think we do that here. Yep. Ah, cool. Kills one of these. Or I can trigger it. Actually block some of the damage. Well, this gets rid of 5 damage. Yeah, I'm gonna cleave. If we play our cards right, we can heal up off a Reaper. Kill this fool first. Disarm you. Cool. He's dying very quickly. Hold up. Where's that Reaper at? Shit, if I got it like right now, we could heal a ton of health. He's not hitting me yet. Okay, so I just like kill these 2 idiots. In turn, hopefully he resummons. Shit. Gonna play that one. I don't want him getting too low, because then I can't get as much health out of Reaper as possible. So right now, Reaper's gonna heal for like 19 against him. Yeah, I can do this. 45. Yeah, I'll still have like 18 health. Cool. And that way, if we don't get to Reaper, I don't die. I still win the fight. Okay, good. I don't want to shrug it off, because I don't want to accidentally draw Reaper this turn. So I actually... straight up. If I don't get Reaper next turn, that's gonna be really bad. Thank God. Oh, back up to 65. That's why we take the Reaper. Ooh. Another. No, we don't need any more Perfected Strike. I did say we want more block. Armaments plus, what does that do for us? Definitely makes Sword Boomerang do a lot more damage once Demon Form gets up and running. Makes Perfected Strike do more damage. Fallen Strike draws more. Get a bit more block out of stuff. I think the other True Grit's probably better, since it has a higher number on it. And it lets us get rid of Chaff. I guess defends in this case. I should probably be skewing a little harder. Yes, I know Perfect Strike has strike. Yes. Getting Perfected Strike increases your other strikes. Lilo and Stitch. Anyway. Yeah, I think I grabbed True Grit. And then, as I was going to say, I think we can lean a little more heavy towards defensive stuff. I think our offense is pretty well taken care of. Because I also am incentivized... Well, actually, I can get rid of strikes with True Grit now. Like, once Demon Form's up and running, we don't even need the Perfected Strikes that much. So getting rid of regular strikes is not that bad. Yeah. Going to the shop, because we got over 400 gold. Oddly Smooth Stone does help our defenses a lot. Yeah. 6, 9 block. Yeah. Yeah. Gets us a lot of extra defense, and we need some defense. I probably don't need Regal Pillow with Demon Form plus Reaper. Inflame is better for hallway fights where I might not be able to get Demon Form out. Even like 3 strength is like, it's pretty good. On Cleave, on Sword Boomerang, on regular strikes, on everything. We do have to consider Woke Boy. We currently only have 1 power. Oh, sorry, we have 2 powers. What is this? Whenever you play, break an enemy's block, apply to vulnerable. That actually applies to the champ a lot, but we actually don't want to do a lot of damage early on while he's got his metallicized and stuff. ABC, yes, thank you, J Nerdling. I should make that into a command. Upgraded Havoc. Can let you do some shenanigans. Kinda wishing we took that headbutt earlier. We do have quite a few 2-cost cards that we can use with Havoc. It's obviously better in hallway fights. Finesse plus Smooth Stone. Problem is, Finesse is bad against the Chosen, and Finesse is bad against Slurms Mackenzie, also known as Time Eater. Yeah, I don't think I take Finesse. So let's see, that's like 146, it's around 200, 280. That still leaves us with a decent chunk of gold. For Act 3. Do I want any potions? Gambler's Brew can help turn 1 on a really tough fight. Yeah, we Smooth Stone. We Havoc. We Flame. I have less gold left than I thought I was going to. Yeah, 150 plus 2. Yeah, 280. Right? Yeah, yeah. I will take the Gambler's Brew. It's especially good since we've got Bag of Preparations. We can set up really good turn 1s. What would we be looking for? What would our ideal turn 1 hand look like? Probably not Demon Form. Inflame. True Grit, Metallicize. We don't guarantee that we get any of those, though. I think I disarm this guy since he stays alive the longest, and the disarm scales linearly no matter who I put it on. And he also attacks every turn. Don't have that energy potion anymore. Fuck, I have both perfected strikes in my hand. Having to skip one of those would be pretty bad. I think I have to skip the Inflame, take a lot of damage, and heal up with Reaper Demon Form. I think. Okay, that's gonna prevent a bunch of damage in this fight. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that'll help a bit. I'm only taking 12 damage, so So, yeah, I think I demon form right now. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, though. Could I just kill him instead? 12. It's doable. And I don't think I actually need demon form to fight just these two idiots. Although I do want the demon form for the Reaper. I think my deck is good enough that I can actually afford to wait on it. So it's like 12. Yeah, that's not enough. I have to clothesline then cleave. Yeah, being stuck on 3 energy. It's definitely rough. Definitely rough. Whole game had a hiccup. What can I get? I can get Impervious, I can bash something, shrug it off. I'm not sure I even want to hit Offering. Free Metallicize, that's not bad. Pommel Strike. I don't think I even need Sword Boomerang in this fight. Okay, the wounds are gonna be a pain in the ass though. I really need to draw that demon form before I draw the Reaper if I want to get my health back. Yeah, I want to dig. All of these. Okay. Play the Impervious right now. Chances of shrugging it off into demon form are pretty low. What else would I do? Shrug it off, True Grit. Actually is enough by itself. I keep hitting him just in case I don't get to do my plan, which is looking more and more likely as we go. Havoc. Okay. Distribute the wound. Defend. Okay. There's an Inflame in there too. We're doing 12 damage? Okay, so I already have enough block. I could Perfected Strike him. Shit. Do I try to go another whole loop around? Do I even need to keep dealing damage at this point? I might have to because of the loops, or the wounds. I think if I keep letting the wounds accumulate, I'll probably end up taking a bit more damage, but even if I might have to cycle through my whole deck a second time to see Reaper for a third time, or I guess cycle through my deck a third time, you know, if I can be at like 15 strength and then just like heal 30 health off of that, I think that's excellent. Stone Calendar. Stone Calendar. Stone Calendar. I don't think I'd take any of these. Always be considering. Okay. It's like we're already good against Gremlin Leader. It's just the best fight this is for, so no. Pummel. We already have enough stuff that works with Demon Form. Do we? Maybe we need a little bit more. No, we need more defensive stuff so we can heal off a Reaper on floor fights, and then we just work with Sword Boomerang and just our regular attacks in Demon Form to outscale boss fights. Yeah. Pummel plus boot. Yes. Pummel plus boot. Okay. It's annoying that I don't get to upgrade here, but that's fine. Okay, so we can't do the Reaper plan against this big boy. Demon form offering. Shrug it, shrug it off. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the Impervious here. At this point, I don't think we need the Perfected Strikes. Because the strength scaling is going to make the regular strikes do way better. I'm actually going to remove that Perfected Strike here. I don't want to draw a card. Cool. Our strength scaling is just going to take care of this fight, basically. What does Havoc get us? Cool. That is 21 damage, though. Fuck. Yikes. Wow. Do I even metallicize? Or no, I need to end this fight. I bash. Fuck it, True Grit out, metallicize. So that's like 11 damage. And Flame for the Reaper, 24 damage. Clothesline. Prevents what? Prevents a quarter of that? Prevents 6 damage. So I take 6 damage for Shrug It Off. Should I Shrug first? Flame... no. Perfected it. No. Maybe I should have played that Metallicize. Okay, he's still weakened, which is great. Disarm's pretty good here. It's pretty good. Ooh, if I Reaper, I can't do anything else. And I kind of want to do other things. But if I don't Reaper... well, I already played the card. It's too late now. Fuck. That's right at the start, too. Yeah, we're not going to see that Reaper again. Shit, I should have just played it. Havoc. Cool. Still doing 20 damage. Take 2 damage. Yeah, I gotta start getting damage in there. Besides, our scaling's about to get nuts. I mean, it's already kind of nuts. Weaken. True Grit. Okay, he's almost dead. Oh, hey, Notorious Crab, how's it going? 20 damage instead of 8. Home plus boot. Remember Stone Calendar? I forgot about Stone Calendar, but thank you. Hey, Matsuko, how's it going? So what is that, like 18 damage? At the end of turn... so this is turn 6. Oh, these do 24 damage each. He dead. Hey, a mango. That'll help. Don't really need Heavy Blade. Feel no pain. We've got True Grit ×2 and a Havoc. Disarm exhausts itself. It is some more block. It is upgraded. Okay, I'll take it. Do we fight one more elite before the champ? We have another fight here, so there's a decent chance we can heal up. I think we do it. I think we do it 9 times. So this does half damage, which means I Havoc. Then I Sword Boomerang and Prey. Nice. And then, yeah, Perfected Strike. Whoo! I'm glad everyone's greeting each other. Oh, yeah, he's just gonna die to Mercury Hourglass. Forgot I had that. Obviously, put that on him. Yeah, I want to heal up as much as possible with Reaper. So he's dealing 3 damage. I could kill him. In fact, I will kill him. I already used Centennial Puzzle, so we could Offering here. Yeah. god. Please tell me I've already seen the Reaper. Shit. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'd really like to heal for more than 7. Guessing Pervious now seems like a bad idea. Okay. 8 damage, 3. No, I think we need to just survive until we can heal off of the Reaper and Demon Form combo. So I think we gotta dig. Right. Right. Oh, feel no pain plus dazes actually gives us free block. Okay, yeah, we can just like hunker down and be fine. Cool. So we can probably heal up to like 70 something in this fight. The Mercury Hourglass is actually being counterproductive for us. Yeah, let's clothesline. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Please give me that demon form. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's like fucking 10 attack. Fucking Stone Calendar every fucking time. Oh my god. It saved us once, but it's like cost us like probably 60 health. I couldn't have known. I picked it up before I picked up either Demon Form or Reaper. So it's just like, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Pick up another Havoc Plus. It does kind of help with our energy issues. And it works with Feel No Pain, so... Well, we're stuck here now. I was planning on healing in that fight. Fuck. This is bad. 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 30. Relic ABC? Yeah. This Stone Calendar is gonna kill him before I can heal. It's gonna keep doing that. Because my deck's too fat. And I don't have Headbutt. I need to kill this back man. Leaving him at 16 is fine. I'd rather True Grit. Well, actually, Shrug It Off gets me more block. Sick. Thank you, Live High. Potion hype. Basically. Should I just Reaper now? Reaper, Explosive Potion. 9 is better than nothing. Then like True Grit. Take 5? Fuck. Yeah, it still only healed me 9, even though the boot did enough damage to do 5. Thank you, Live High. It's like... that weakness. Fuck. I have to offer in here. Okay. I already used the Reaper, so there's no healing left. Fucking Stone Calendar actually fucked us. It actually fucked us. Thanks, Notorious Crab. I don't think I Demon Form here. I have to try to kill this guy. I'm not sure I can. So I guess we block a bunch. Disarm this boob. It's like 17 damage. Yeah, there's no point in playing Demon Form. The Reaper's already gone. Okay, so that's all blocked. Havoc's the other Havoc. Nice. Nice. Why do I have 5 energy? Ah, Sundial. Just like kill this man. Cool, 44 block. That would have been nice on some other turns. Fuck, we have Kunai and Shuriken, and we're not using like either of them at all. Skip it. Actually, I'm just like, please be a reasonably easy fight that I can full heal off of. Pick up another Shrug It Off. Yeah, I think we want some more defensive cards. Stone Calendar kind of makes that work, and the Full Heal Reaper kind of makes that work. I don't think I want anything else here. Maybe Blind? There's more damage prevention. Yeah, pick up the Blind Plus. No, was there a Waffle? Oh. Oh, I see you're saying no Waffle isn't. Yeah, a Waffle here would have been great. I would have loved a Waffle. Alright, well this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough for sure. Hopefully... Was there an energy pod at the store? RIP. Okay, so I think we can full heal before we get him down to 220, so I think we fixed it. There's no reason not to blind him? Or to disarm him. He does get rid of all his debuffs when he goes man mode, so maybe I should disarm after that. Yeah. Oh shit, what do I trigger then? Thick. RIP. He giveth and he taketh away, it seems. Oh, I'm frail. How dare you. See, I'd like to start activating the Kunai and Shuriken, but then the fight will be over. And I only have 3 energy and a lot of 2-cost attacks. So I can get up to 17? That's reasonable. Just keep gaining that strength, boy. Of course. I always get offering when I have a gigantic fucking hand. I really should have looked at my deck. ABC. Always been considering. Consider the cards that Havoc might get you. Don't just Havoc randomly. Well, there goes full health for the hard part of the champ. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Levi, that's my feelings. Well, fuck it. Start going off, I guess. I already got the Centennial puzzle, so... I do call this a weapon. It's like about the same length as your sword. Just not as girthy. No, Impervious right now seems a little overkill. Okay, 11 damage. I can dig it. Our damage is starting to become crazy. We're weakened too, and this is doing 18 damage. Do I wait? Do I wait and try to let... Because the thing is he's still doing bits and pieces of damage to us, and we can't take a whole lot of bits and pieces, considering we're at 39 and not, like, 89, because we have the fucking Reaper. Otherwise I'd be more comfortable just taking, like, you know, little bits of damage, you know, 3 to 5 damage here and there, just to make sure Thank you, J-Nerdling. We could start going really ham right now. 28 plus 28 is like 56. 96. That actually flips him. So he'd probably flip next turn. Do we want that to happen? How much more damage would we... No, you know what? No. Oh, plus another 3 thanks to Mercury Hourglass. Okay, so he's probably going to put Metallicize up, which will actually help us a bit. There's nothing else I'm digging for. Pass. Fuck. Yeah, we're not getting through that. Okay. Just blind him now, so he's weak next turn. Then bash him. End turn. And then next turn, because 220 is like when he's in flip mode. I think I'm actually probably completely fine taking 18 damage here. Or not taking 18 damage. So, I heard you like boomerangs. I heard you like swords. He went from like 238 to 100. We did like 138 damage in that turn. Turns out, I don't care. Havoc. Nice. He's dead. Because we have an Hourglass. Oh, well, never mind. He has a Metallicize. We need literally anything that deals damage. Ayy. Alright, well, we don't get to full heal, but... A second Reaper! Makes my plans much more likely to work. We don't need a second Demon form. Second Reaper is all we need. Because then we can play one Reaper when we're only at like 6 strength, or like no strength. And then we can play the second Reaper. You know, to make sure we get through that fight. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the Cursed Key. We need more energy. There's a chance we may need to rest. And we can honestly handle some curses. That's true, Live High, that's true. But I think the second Reaper is more likely... Because it's like, Reaper keeps us alive. And if we stay alive, we just win. Because of Demon form. I'm going to refill my water. Because the thing is, we don't need to go bananas, we just need to win. It's like a higher chance of going bananas, yes, but also a higher chance of just dying because we lost too much health and did not recoup it somehow. Yeah, it costs 3 energy, etc, etc, etc. Yes. But we're not trying to live the dream of like Maximo's strength though. What are we fighting? Woke Boy. Can this deck, as is, beat Woke Boy? Yeah. Yeah, I think it can. Okay, so we don't even care about fighting elites. In fact, we want to get through this act as smoothly and quickly as possible. We do not need maximum mappage, no. Alright. So there's like 2 bonfires, a shop. Yeah, that's the plan. Just in a exactly. Because if you get too greedy, you know, you fly too close to the sun. Wow. Offering opening hand again. I need this thing to just die. So, I don't know if it's necessarily true. I know that, before they added these new enemies to Act 3, Gremlin Leader was basically the only fight where you needed AoE. I don't know if you really need AoE for this fight, because chances are your deck's strong enough that it can just, like, single target these idiots down. It'll be mostly fine. I probably should have been flamed first. Then we kill it. Yeah, offering will draw 6 cards. Cool. Demon form to ensure absolutely that we win this fight. And so we can Reaper in case we take some damage. Like blind him, Havoc. Now this time if I accidentally Havoc one Reaper, I still have a backup Reaper. See, if I Havoc a Demon form, it's actually good for us. Because you only ever get to play the card once anyway. Yeah, I'll just kill you, put Metallicize up, hit him. I love that little snake shake. The snake shake. Feel no pain. Reaper, 4 block. However, he is hitting me for 22. Do I Pommel Strike first? And then decide? I think I do. Woof. It's for 13. I'm down by like, what is that? Like 17? It gets me 14, 17 block. I have a second Reaper in here. Take 5 damage? Probably be fine. Then what? Oh wait, no, what would I True Grit? If I True Grit the strike, then I have nothing. To play with my 3rd energy. Ah, fuck it. Feel no pain, impervious. He never does more than 22 damage. You know, it's very unlikely that I'm going to need that impervious later in the fight. I don't think I'm going to Havoc just in case it's a Reaper, because I'm only weak for this turn. So that Havoc's going to be, what, 19 damage times 2? Yeah, that's like a full... In fact, 19 damage times 1 is a full heal. So maybe I do Havoc. Yeah. Wow. It's the only card. It was yeah. Power him down. Oh, I actually should have like bashed and perfected strike maybe. Ah, fuck it. Cool. Decent chance of killing him next turn. I think this Reaper just like destroys everybody. See you later. Nice. No. Well, 8 block. Havoc can hit it. I only have... Wait, no, I have 2 True Grits. True Grits can hit it. But it's not like with Corruption where you get the block and the 3 energy. I get one or the other. It's 8 block that doesn't do anything else. Thank you, J Nerdling. Sentinel is a 10 out of 10 card. I disagree. I think it's a highly situational card. If you have Corruption, then it's really, really good. But it's like most of the time it just does blocks for 8 and Shrug It Off does more than that. If Exhausted, you gain 3 energy, but it's like... There's not a lot of card draw. You know, once I've played Offering and once Centennial Puzzle has gone off, you know, I'm seeing maybe 6 cards in a turn. So the 3 energy is not that useful there. Burning Pact exhausts, again, paying 1 energy. It's like if I could pick both of them, but even then, you'd have to have them both on the same turn, yada 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 yada. I think I skipped them both. Okay, so this is where Sword Boomerang can be nasty, because it can accidentally hit this guy and you take 30 damage. Reaper can also be a little annoying, but it doesn't matter because we have a bunch of other things to do, like kill all these fools. Like that one. Yeah, I think I Offering here. Flame first. Havoc. Right. Can hit this guy. Forgot about that. Gonna play it safe. Oh yeah, Havoc again, why not? Cool. Because that way I still get the 9 out of Ben. We rate this raid 9 out of Ben. Hey, 9 out of Ben, how's it going? Yeah, you're right, it does block for 9, but still, so does, Shrug It Off in that case. Like, it all works out. A lot of lurkers, but why not? I didn't even know I was being raided. There was, like, no notification or anything. Whoever raided, thanks for the raid. Where are we? Wow, there's not a lot to do with this hand. I guess I'm italicized and, like, and turn. Lurkers plus raiders for the win. Yeah, the Mercury Hourglass is slowly gonna kill this guy, and yeah, the Stone Calendar will definitely kill him if Mercury Hourglass doesn't. I don't actually need to Reaper. We're full healing right now. Sword Boomerang would be bad. Feel no pain. Disarm. And turn, I guess. I don't want a Sword Boomerang, because we might take like 18 damage. Okay, so that's... So 8 plus 4, that's only 12, so we actually full block that. So I can just Reaper. Cool. Then he dies in 3 turns to Mercury Hourglass. Easy peasy. Very easy. Yep. Just end turn. Mercury Hourglass does the work. Just about at the end of this, it's true. Gambler's Brew, always nice. Don't think I'd take any of these. No. No. Our deck works pretty well as is. Thank you, Live High. So shop way late. Oh, right, yeah, we spent a bunch of money at the end of Act 2 at an event. So we're probably gonna skip. So we got like 179, so we'll probably have like 230, 240-ish. Which might buy us a relic. This definitely gets us a relic. Oh right, it's always the red mask. Forgot. Doi. That actually might not have been worth it. Well, I don't need to full heal. I have no curses to get rid of. And I don't want to get rid of... Well... You know what, at this point, yeah, I think I will get rid of a regular strike. Over defend. Anything else that's been seeing almost no... No, I pretty much play every other card in my deck. Thank you, J-Nerdling. Yeah, yeah. Better than Gotta Go Fast. What about Warcry? Warcry is good. With Havoc, it's a positive card ratio. This is true, but Mav is trying to keep the deck. Yeah, but again, in a deck with 34 cards, it's like you have to see both those cards at the same time. I think, like, the slight cheeky shenanigans you can get off with Warcry, well, then again, our deck has some issues with consistency because it's so big. Maybe I should have picked up the Warcry. I didn't consider. Always be considering. I could actually ditch the unupgraded Perfected Strike. Though I probably shouldn't, because it's still our best front-loaded damage. And our deck's not doing very much until we get Demon Form other than, like, Perfected Strike. You don't get to... You have to pick a card to give to. If I give him a rare, I get 5 extra max HP. Offering's pretty good. Offering's like the least necessary rare. Well, Impervious has been like hit and miss. I think I get rid of defense. And try to shore it up with more defensive stuff on the way. We might hit some elites just for card opportunities. Like, we're at 91 health. Should probably just go for one. We're at 91 health and we have 2 options to get a bunch of healing in mid-fight, so... Seems like the right idea. the maw, basically doesn't matter. Cool. Oh, he weakened us. Gotcha. Where is her scaling? Cool! That's a good one. The boot. Turns our, what was that, 6 damage into 15 damage. It's pretty good. Plus 9 damage. Aw, 10. Oh, I actually don't have enough to block that. Rip. Inflame. Just defend. Probably offering. I don't even need to really Reaper here. Because we're full healing right now with Burning Blood. Yeah, let's see what we got. Nice. Cleave. Cool. Thank you, J Nerdling. I don't think the Stone Calendar is gonna matter anymore. Warcry is not always good. I mean, upgraded Warcry is pretty good, but it's not always good. Upgraded Warcry, well, okay, upgraded Warcry when you're not up against the Time Eater. Yeah, it is pretty good, I guess. It makes you card neutral. Because you spend a card to draw 2, so that plus 1s you, but then you also put a card back. So, you end up with the same number of cards in hand. It's basically, it's slightly worse than Brainstorm from Magic the Gathering. Well, no, that's not true. It costs 0 energy as well, whereas Brainstorm costs 1 blue. It's probably, maybe even better than Brainstorm in Magic the Gathering. Yeah, maybe I should have taken it. Word on the street is Brainstorm's pretty good. I guess I may as well just blind here. Draw a card. I should probably upgrade that, because we definitely could use a little more card draw as well. Yeah, that does a bajillion damage. He's like weak for. We're getting extra strength out of the Shuriken too. He's already down to 82. We're on what, turn 5? Why is this only dealing 32? Oh, because it was 22 before, or something like that. Did I get rid of a card with strike in the name? I don't think I did. Whatever. He's doing like 18 damage. Don't really care that much. Just like slam him. Block a ton. Oh, cool. He doesn't really debuff you that I remember. He puts a void in your deck from time to time. What else here debuffs? Not Nemesis. Not... Oh, the big head can weaken you. That's not gonna matter. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so what we'll apply, you know, the standards I set. The ABC, always be considering. And then the things to consider are below that in the difficulty matrix. So what's left to consider? We have Transient. I don't see how Warcry's any bad ever against Transient. Should be fine. Oh, and it also has a slight synergy with Feel No Pain. Orbwalker ×2. Yeah, should be fine. It's actually even better against Giant Head because of the slowdown debuff. And then we're up against Woke Boy. Sure. It doesn't really unbalance our deck offensive-defensive wise, since it basically says look at the top 2 cards of your deck and shuffle stuff around to better rebalance your hand for this turn. Yeah, we're at 91. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fight the man. Let's fight the big boy. Blind. That's an upgraded blind too, isn't it? Yeah, because of the Toxic Egg. It's like one of the best first relics you can get. Jeez. Like, we got pretty lucky with our early relics, not gonna lie. That it's hard to evaluate how good our new strategy, you know, the ABC always be considering, is considering how good this run is, just like objectively based on RNG. Okay, so we want Demon Form ASAP. I'll draw 6 cards, which means I should probably play a card first. Shit. Shrugging Off gets me enough block. Actually, do I use the Gambler's Brew here? Yeah. Okay. So Inflame first. Then I Offering. Can't actually Warcry without playing another card first. Okay, Defend Plus gets me enough block. There we go. So I have enough block. What do I put on top? Bash? Definitely not playing Bash this turn. I won't need Impervious next turn. Yeah. I wish I could Bash into Perfected Strike, but... Yeah, Bash, because then that gives us... You know, the turn we play Bash will have 3 strength. The second turn of Vulnerable will have 6 strength. The third turn of Vulnerable will have 9 strength. There's still a Sword Boomerang in there. Thank you, J Nerdling. Yeah, Stone Calendar. Or was that still there from before? So what do I do this turn? So it's Demon Form and just like Strike, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, Disarm's pretty good. We took 5 damage from the Offering, which is fine, because we can heal that up. I Bash first. I probably should have Disarmed first. Do I even need to feel no pain? What else am I going to spend the energy on? I don't really need to strike now for, like, 19 damage. It's not bad. Fuck, I didn't even see what all that was. Havoc into Havoc. Oh, that was a Perfected Strike. Rip Perfected Strike. I'm just like... I probably shouldn't have disarmed there. Because -3 strength doesn't do a whole lot to him. Wow, both Reapers. Gross. So I should play everything that's not Sword Boomerang last. So we Reaper first. Then we Strike. Nice. Okay. So it's next turn when he's going to start going baloney. -3 strength plus the Metallicist could help a little bit. I don't think it matters that much. I think I saved this Reaper for in case we actually take damage. Yeah, it is from before. Oh. Whoops. Actually, I should have gotten rid of that. Yeah, I should have gotten rid of that. It is some notes that I didn't actually finish. There's actually, like, way more down here. Stuff I made about, like... Because different fights require different things from your deck, and then, like, keeping all of that in mind as you're building your deck is, you know, a better path to success than just, like, flying by the seat of your pants and praying for good RNG. But anyway, no, I should actually get rid of that. Because it is not currently relevant. And it wrote down, and it has the motto that I thought of for playing Slay the Spire and getting good at Slay the Spire. I thought of earlier today, just ABC, always be considering. Consider your options. Consider the future fights that you might have to do and how good the cards that you might be picking now might do in those future fights. How likely you are to fight those future fights, etc., etc., etc. You gotta construct like a mental matrix of possibility in your mind, or like some rough approximation of something. Just get like kind of a general sense. Obviously, I'm not expecting either myself or other people to like actually have like a mental, mathematically rigorous spreadsheet in their brain, because I know I can't do that. Anyway, yeah, this guy needs to die quickly. Like a YouTube video or a specific stream. I mean, I've already explained like half that there is to explain, like in just that breath. So there's not... Okay, so we have extra energy. Anyway, we have extra energy because of Sundial. So I think I actually want to use the Swift Potion here, because otherwise this fight is going to actually start getting out of hand. Because there's our one Reaper left, and we're not going to see it for a while. And oh fuck, no. An Impervious X would have been nice. So this clothesline is great. I do still need to block the stuff he's doing. So I think I shrug it off here. What can Havoc hit? A bunch of stuff. Just play it. Cool. So that also triggers each of those ones, which will help. Yeah, don't play the Reaper here for sure. Oh. These are doing... Why are these doing the same damage? Cleave starts at 11, Clothesline starts at 12. But they just round differently. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, is it showing me the extra damage from the slow debuff as well, but not the vulnerable? I don't know. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of a defend, probably. Yeah, so do that one first. Then metallicize. Oh, no, okay. 40 versus 42. I don't understand. But I will not question. Tutorial advice vids. Yeah, but it's hard to link a specific timestamp of a Twitch video that's around for 20 days. I mean, by the time it goes down, it'll get uploaded on YouTube. I'm trying to add new people, but they don't show up when I try. Gotcha. I have 2 perfected strikes. These are the 5 regular strikes. If there's a pommel strike, 2 perfected strikes, and that's it. Because you can pick up perfected strike to help you in Act 1 and then just leave it alone. You don't actually, as I was explaining earlier in the run, you don't actually have to go for the build whenever you get a card that has a build. Because when I grabbed perfected strike, it was doing 20 damage, and I'm like, 20 damage for 2 energy in Act 1 is really good. And 20 damage for 2 energy throughout Acts 2 and 3 is not bad. It's reasonable. So it's like you don't have to go all in on a card like Perfected Strike or Rampage. You probably do with Sundering Blow. Because the only way that you want to... Yeah, because you have to keep upgrading it to make it actually worthwhile, which means you're not upgrading other cards, which, probably doesn't work out for you well, not in Ascension 15. And then we happen to, like, you can see, these are only 3 cards apart, and we found another Perfected Strike, and I was like, it does buff the other Perfected Strike, and we do want front-loaded damage for, like, Acts 1 and 2, definitely. Anyway. Okay, so he's at 27 damage, he's at -3 strength, and he's weakened. So that's the good news. The other good news is we're at 17 strength. I'm not going to see that Reaper for a long time. Okay, and then I bash, and I end turn. The Stone Calendar is going to do some work too. Woodwork with Perfect Strike. Pommel plus boot. Wait, what about the boot? I don't understand what the boot's doing in this scenario. He is no longer weak. He is once again weak. Thank God. Okay. So 37 times 3 is... It's like 90 plus 21. That's 111. Plus 84... That's lethal. So I just, like, play all my cards. Do even more damage with the slowdown buff. Got him! Ooh! Oh! Curse Key plus Matryoshka. Hold up. We've removed 1 card. Which means we need 100 gold by this shop in order to remove that curse. 1 curse out of like 35 cards is not that bad though. Unless it's like normality or some shit. That would be terrible. So all you have is pick up and buy every single... No, that's not what I do at all. Like, I'm not grabbing this Perfected Strike. I think I actually grabbed that other True Grit. Well, what are we trying to True Grit away at this point? And it does work with, I mean, mean, we could true grid out a cleave once we've true gridded out, like, strikes. Like, once we start true gridding out strikes, we probably true grid out perfected strike before strikes. Because by that point, we'll have demon form up, and then strike proportionally benefits a lot more than perfected strike does from the strength from demon form. Because if you're on, like, once you're on, like, 12 strength, it's like 18 damage or, like, 32 damage. It's like, yeah, but that 32 damage also costs 2 energy, and it just gets worse and worse and worse from there. And we do need good block cards, so I'm going to take the True Grit. And I get to upgrade stuff. What is the best upgrade? We're up against Woke Boy. I might even True Grit out Metallicize against Woke Boy. I think Sword Boomerang, because that gives us our best scaling, and it's like the only fight scarier than this that I can think of is maybe Double Orb Walker. Yeah, upgrading Sword Boomerang doesn't help much against Double Orb Walker. Well, it helps against the easier. Right, Pommel Strike for the card draw. That helps me everywhere. That's what I wanted to do. Does Sword Boomerang? Well, no. Sword Boomerang actually increases the number of attacks. It becomes 5 attacks at 3 instead of 4, so it actually works with the boot as well. I've beat this computer game like 6 times, trust me. Which means you've literally never even reached Ascension 15. That's pretty good. And now, y'all dead. Y'all dead. What do I shrug it off for? Anything? Cool. Just a dig. Also, boom. Attacking me right away, eh? Yeah. It's fine, I got an extra. There, looking at the deck wouldn't have mattered. Like, guessing at that out of 21 cards, I would have hit one of the 2 Reapers. Ascension 3. Nice. Yeah. There are a lot of strategies that work on lower difficulties that do not work on higher ones. Like, unless you get just, like, the nuts for, like, card offers very early on, and, like, the right relic combinations and just, like, lucky fights very early on, it's very, very rare that you can go for, like, the build with any particular card. It's like, you don't go for a poison build, or a perfected strike build, or a rampage build, or a block build, or something. You go for, you pick cards that solve the problems that you need to solve in order to live. That's what you do. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. We have another Reaper. We have another Reaper. Carolina Reaper. Okay, so now there's a 1 in 10 chance it hits the Reaper. He's buffing. How dare he? Metallicize, that's cool. I don't have much to do, but just hit him, I guess. Get rid of it. Defends. Cool. Highest as silent is 6 or 8. The others are 2 or 3. Yeah. I gotcha, SG West. I gotcha. Hey. Hey. Demon form. Yeah, I don't think I Warcry here, because the downside to Warcry is I only get to play it once, because it's exhausting. I think I just, like, leave it. Disarm instead. Rip Reaper. Oh, I was thinking I could have put Reaper on top, but I was like, wait, that doesn't matter. I was only going to gain 3 strength. Doesn't matter that much anyway. Yeah, Pommel Strike kills you. Offering, dig for Reaper. There's 1 left. Dig. Wow. We could just end this fight. No. Nope. Get rid of Perfected Strikes at this point. How much do I need to heal? Like, what's that, like 15? -6 to like 11. So long as he has like 11 health left. That's less than 11. Sword Boomerang might kill him. I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna end turn. It is indeed right, I died. It is indeed correct. See, now we Warcry. Honestly, if I Havoc the Reaper, that's perfectly... Wait, is it still in the deck? It is. And I have a Shrug It Off. So wait, oh wait. I can't Havoc a Reaper, because I'm about to put a card back on top. Oh, he healed himself. Yeah, fuck that. Take damage, asshole. Hey! Another Havoc. Hey! Give me my health back. Go to hell. Oh! The Stone Calendar finished him off. Wasn't even paying attention. It actually just finished. He was gonna die. He was at 3. He was gonna die to Mercury Hourglass, so the Stone Calendar didn't really do anything useful there. 9 out of Ben rated us. Nice, J Nerdling. Yeah, I don't think I grab any of these. I don't think I need. Do we even? I don't think we open this chest. I don't think we need to. We're at full health. Our deck's great. We got great relics. No, we skip it. It's like, yeah, we can get 2 relics, but rather be safe than sorry, you know? I think we go for this elite and like all these events and stuff. We've got like almost no gold for a shop. Hey, the transient boy. So ideally, we want demon form like now. Aha, bitch. What you gonna do about it? That's pretty good. That's 14 damage. That's 12 damage and draws me a card. Cool. Okay, so far so good. It thinks it's 4 viewers and I have problems trying to... Wait, what? No, my thing is like hovering around the high 30s. Oh, there's our other Reaper. Demon form. Okay. 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 I think we just like play this Reaper in the True Grit. No, it's like 7 damage. 7 plus 3, that's like 10 plus 10. It's like 15 damage. It's either that or I True Grit the Reaper. Yeah, fuck it. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We got heals. We got demon form in here maybe sooner or later. Do I offering before Warcry? Probably. We've already hit Centennial Puzzle, so actually if I offering now, we won't overdraw. Ugh. Now I Warcry. Fuck. I do have 6 energy. I got Pommel Strike and Shrug It Off, so we can still see it. But he's doing like 40 damage, and I need to stop him. So I think I actually like Clothesline, Perfected Strike. How much damage? That already takes care of it all. Actually, like Perfected Strike plus Shrug It Off. No, Perfected Strike plus Pommel Strike, because then I might be able to still play Demon Form. Yeah. Right, he's weakened, so it's all weird. Doesn't matter. If I don't see Demon Form, I've got 3 energy left to finish blocking with. So, Clothesline. Oh, he's already weak for a while. Feel no pain, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. May as well apply the extra weak. We get the same number of kunai and shuriken bonuses regardless, so... Cool. Yeah, I think we just wait out his next turn. I think that's the play. Rather than taking, like, a bazillion damage. He's weak, so the math is gonna be weird. So we'll just do that. Oh, I still don't... it doesn't matter. He's at 899 health, we're not gonna... Now I pray to Jesus. Oh, we're not weak. Oh, did I get rid of... No, that's actually extra damage. No, I didn't get rid of a strike. I can deal, like, 35 damage, or like 55 damage. It works weirdly because he's weak, but... Fine, fuck it. I'll take 11. Heal 6. That fight could have gone better. Exhume! Free Exhume! I can grab us Offering, then grab us Reaper, then grab us Stuff That Havoc and True Grit hit, then grab us Warcry. If we weren't against Woke Boy, I'd probably take the Metallicized Plus. Yeah, give me that Exhume. Alright, so I think we are actually not going to fight that second elite. Because we did not heal. That fight was kind of rough. Ooh, speaking of rough fights, I'd like it if you died. Is there a way to make that happen? Okay, so what's the plan? So Perfected Strike, that knocks him down to, what, 9. Find Flame, Perfected Strike, Strike. And then I take 15 damage? Ew. Then there's whatever Havoc gets me. Or I could double True Grit for 20. 28? Hold on, how much damage are they doing? They're doing 17 plus 6. That's like 23. Probably True Grit like the Perfected Strike and Strike. Although this guy needs to die pretty soon. So I don't think I can do that. No, I think a Perfected Strike and then double True Grit out of Strike and Defend and like Havoc. Shit. So that means I don't Inflame. I think maybe I put Inflame on top for next turn. Or Feel No Pain. Feel No Pain's probably better. Wait. Havoc. Yeah. Yes, you're correct, Jainerling. Havoc does give me the card I'm picking right now. So if I Perfected Strike, the downside is it hits a random target. So if I put Inflame on top, then I can Havoc, Perfected Strike, Strike, kill this guy, True Grit, take 5. Yeah! Wait, no. Inflame goes on top. Ooh, I was almost an idiot. Okay, we Inflame. What is it? Perfected Strike, Strike, True Grit out of Defend, take 5, hope to grab a Reaper. Ooh. Well, I meant after Demon Form, but... Hey, no one's dealing damage to me this turn. I like that. I like that a whole lot. Blind everybody. Demon Form, Metallicize, and turn. Gotta watch out for that Stone Calendar. There is a second Reaper here. The only problem is this asshole. My Offering, there's one left, and there's a bunch of daisies in this deck. Double Offering? No. Kill this idiot. It's like, if I shrug it off again, then I can't Reaper. I had enough block there that I could have, you know, gotten my Reap on. He's gonna buff up to, what, 9? No, I think that's like 10? 10 Thorns? Might be able to handle it. It doesn't matter, you're dead. Triggered out of defend, I guess, in turn. Wow. Shit. I'm actually gonna just end it. So, I don't know if I take the damage before or after I heal. I need to... What do I got to Havoc? Nothing. Nothing worthwhile. Well, at least it's not in my deck anymore. I still have both Reapers, right? Yeah, I do. He's still not hitting me, so... Just wait? I just wait? Now he's gonna hit me. Yep. I even mentioned it earlier and I completely fucking forgot. Ghostly armor. We could use a bit more high value block. No, what we need is card draw. More consistent card draw. We have enough block. It's just sometimes we get really lopsided turns. Sometimes we get lopsided turns, we have too much block. Like, let's look at it from top to bottom. It's like I've removed a defense, we're already behind. It's like Pommel Strike behind. Shrug-it-off kinda. Behind. Behind. Kinda caught up a bit. Behind. These sort of make up for it. Less behind. That basically puts us even. Then we're behind again. Doesn't quite catch up. Doesn't quite catch it up. Yeah, I'd say we're like slightly behind on block. Whoops. Whoops what? Oh, the stone calendar, yeah. It's a brand new relic, which is why I'm not even used to considering it. Always be considering. Wait, why doesn't it? ABC. Always be considering, but I came up with that motto today, so you know, please don't blame me for not having it all the way in my brain. Upgraded sword boomerang's pretty good. Let's take the ghostly armor. I could do a shop or two events, or I could get an extra chance to heal. Admittedly, it hasn't worked out the way I'd like it to a lot of the time, but... he's already one artifact down. Yeah, let's kill you right now. Reaper also only works on unblocked damage. That's annoying. Feel no pain? It's probably better than disarm here, since I can't even hit this guy with disarm. Those daisies are gonna be annoying. I'm gonna start working through his thing, because if I can hit both of them, or at least just this guy. Yep, and the turn he's hitting me for 22 damage. Take 12? Just to try to go for it? Gonna do it. Those daisies are gonna suck. Oh, actually, those daisies actually kinda help. Because of the feel no pain. Alright, that's reasonable. Okay, shoot through all his baloney. Which I guess is kind of what you do with baloney. You chew it. Strike. Probably should have removed the cleave. Okay, so that's all the block we need. There's still a second Reaper in here, so I think I just wait. Besides, the Mercury Hourglass is going to knock him down low enough that the Reaper plus a second card might kill him anyway. Yeah, Warcry's pretty good here. What do I do? Yeah. That Reaper heals me 13. I need to block. So those block, that blocks. I can bash next turn, and then try, hope I get a Reaper within those next 3 turns. Yeah. Another 2. Okay, cool. Perfectly blocked it all, even through the frail. Oh, an Exhume. Well, actually, he's only got 2 health. That Reaper's not there, so let's... Yeah, it's free block. I would like you to die though. Zoom is free. I could just put the Reaper in hand and not. No, I need this little idiot to die. There's no block. Warcry. Yeah, actually, I think Warcry is the best one. Grab a daze for 4 block. No, this also gets me 4 block. Ew. Well, it is 4 block. Sword Boomerang kills him and does a lot of damage to him. If I bash him first and then Sword Boomerang, he probably dies. I think that might be better than waiting for Reaper, considering I can't block all this damage. Yeah, we still get to heal 6. Double dexterity potion. Already upgraded Heavy Blade. We only have one card that like scales crazy well with strength right now. A second one would not be bad. I'm going to take it. I did say we needed more defensive stuff. Ooh. 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 7 block for free. I think Shrug It Off might be better. I did want more card draw. Although there are a lot of like how many 0-cost cards we have? Blind, Warcry, Exhume. Warcry gets rid of itself. Exhume gets rid of itself. The Double Havoc is nice, but I do still have like a lot of like 2- and 3-cost cards without a lot of ways to like the Double Reaper, Heavy Blade, Double Perfected Strike, Bash, Clothesline, Demon Form, Impervious. So being able to, and I've only got 4. Yeah, how often? Because there aren't going to be dazes and shit in my deck. It's just like the one Ascender's Bane and the voids he puts in, I guess. It's like, how often am I actually going to be able to play every card in hand? Shrug It Off does dig, though. Smooths turns out a bit. Good Instincts. See, the problem is, like, if you don't need the extra block and you have Good Instincts, then, you know, if you've got a lopsided hand that's, like, way more defense than you need, Good Instincts isn't great. Whereas Shrug It Off can still kind of be good. And also, seeing fewer cards, having higher numbers per card is also kind of nice. We only have, yeah, we've got, like, whatever. I'm gonna take the Shrug. Transient again. This guy never stops attacking. I don't want to see the Heavy Blade just on next turn. The Impervious next turn might not be bad. No. Clothesline would be better, because it does 12 damage, well, it'll do 15 damage, and it'll weaken him. Yeah. Then I... Wait, shit, I'm an idiot. Aha! Bitch! Ha 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 ha! That was stupid. That was stupid. But I put it on top. I kept it there. ABC, always be considering. Should have drawn first, then Warcry. Well, I didn't come up with the plan with like what to Warcry until after I'd played it, so it's just like, ugh. Ghost Armor was pretty decent here. It's like 18. It's much better than Ghost Armor here. That'll be like 15 plus 2 weak. Yeah. I won't actually do 9 because of stupid reasons. I think I just don't play the offering here. Yeah, it doesn't get us anything. I'm not gonna outrace this boy. We still have both the Reapers. That's good, that's good. We have a decent chance of healing up, and then, because this is the last fight before Woke Boy, so we got a pretty good chance of not needing to nap. However, doesn't do a whole lot for me right now. Well, I have 4 energy and 4 cards in hand. I could use the Dex potion, but this is gonna hurt. Alright, we're still fine though. Mercury Hourglass doing God's work. Blinds, perfect. I think Bash plus Perfected Strike probably gets rid of all of that. Cool. Starting to get to the point where I could use a Reaper. There we go. He's still vulnerable, so yeah, I think this will handle it. Cool. And then he's dead. Then we go up to 80, which is more than our max health at the start was. I think the regular Dex pots will be better. Battle Trance. Battle Trance. Battle Trance. We've got some other card draw in here, but Battle Trance is nuts. Take it. The last card we get offered is fucking upgraded Battle Trance. That was great. Upgrade Sword Boomerang. Upgrading the Clothesline for an extra turn of weak is not bad. We have the Heavy Blade, so we don't need the Sword Boomerang as bad. Although it's like 1 card in 40. We did just get a Battle Trance, so we are seeing more cards. And we are burning through cards with Havoc and True Grits. So between the Clothesline and the Blind, we've probably got a decent amount of weak already. Want to make super sure we kill the shit out of them. And besides, we'll get some healing from Reaper anyway. Alright. Can I get an exclamation point potion from somebody in chat? Before we get this ball rolling. Thank you, Live High. Drink. He was actually decent here. Hitting me for 16. Do I care? Thank you, Jane Erdling. Yeah, we got a Matryoshka that we never used because of the curse key. Bash plus Perfected Strike kills an idiot. Then I just like take 16. Goodbye. Oh wait, I have Offering. I don't take 16. I don't take anything. Wow. Thanks, Dex Potions. Well, I obviously want to do one more attack because we've got these happening. And to cleave. Fuck it, cleave first. Or Havoc, sorry. True Grit. Goodbye. Yeah. He's gonna heal 10. Well, although this might not hit him, so yeah, this is guaranteed 11 damage on this guy. Alright, we're sitting at 6 dexterity, which is often better than you can hope for with the silent. Interesting. Doesn't really matter what I put up top, since we're going to draw into it anyway. Do need some block. Woof. That's a lot of block. Let me Battle Trance first. Still haven't seen Demon form. Yeah, your 2 strength versus my, like, 3 strength forever is, I think it's... Oh, wait, we have 3 powers now. I don't think I need to feel no pain. What do we hit this guy with? 19 damage for 2 is not great. It's better than nothing. He does need to die soonish. And then what? True Grit? No. Ghostly Armor. Oh, that was a new impact effect thingy that happened there. Thank you, J Nerdling. Thank you. Offering wouldn't be bad. Pretty close to a demon form. And we have no block cards in our fucking hands, so yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Yikes. I'm gonna disarm this boy now. Well, guess we're demon forming next turn. Oh yeah, and inflame. I have way more powers than I thought I did. I don't need to inflame. Wait, I perfected strike first before I remove a strike. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Alright, so he got a bit stronger. He got rid of his debuff, which is just like, whatever. Like, I care. Ghostly armor, takes 0 damage. And now, we basically won the fight. Better safe than sorry. I'm not gonna play these. Cool. Huh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Rip block cards. 13's not bad. 19 would be better. I need to make sure I don't die. Let's almost strike first. Why am I getting rid of defense? They block for like fucking 13. Jesus. They're really good right now. In fact, so are our strikes. Everything is really good right now. 74 damage. It's pretty fucking good. What am I worried about having away? Basically nothing in here. At this point, I don't think I need both the True Grits and the Havoc. Blind him. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely doing more damage. And if I play these three, I get to make my thingies bigger. Hey, thanks, Stone Calendar. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Here we go. Yeah, 20 health would be very nice right now. I don't need the ghostly armor. In fact, fuck you, you don't do damage. Won a game with Runic Dome for the first time. Oh, it keeps counting. Interesting. Because it only says at the end of turn 7, not every 7 turns. So I assumed it only did it once, but it keeps count. We might actually finish this fight before Sundial rolls over again. We got Sundial, what, twice this run? Also, hey, how's it going? Kodo Mokodo. Just blind, because why not? Wow, double Havoc. I need to True Grit these Havocs. Or play them. Oh yeah, I can just do this now, because he's no longer gaining strength. Sick. Runic Dome is pretty good now. Oh, you said Runic Dome, not Stone Calendar. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Runic Dome, that's the one where you can't see Intense. You can make your deck super cluttered if you don't have something to discard exhaust. Oh wait, did they change Runic Dome? Because that was the one where you got an extra energy, but you couldn't see enemy attack Intense, correct? He's still weak. I just Impervious and Clothesline. 34 damage Clothesline. It's pretty good. Hold up. 35 damage plus... What'll that be? That'll be like 19... No. It's 15... 17... 34 damage... Sorry, 35, so that's 70 plus 17, which is 87, and then 87, that's another 14, 42, 87, 42 times 4 is 168. Plus 87. 168. It's 175 plus 80. It's 255. I think that's lethal. I think we have exclamation point lethal. We did it. And finally, I can update the stream title and actually increase the win count. Nice. 1,438 damage to the heart and squirms and spot. Oh wait, I didn't see what that number was. How high we were up to. Whew, thanks guys. Oh, the champ? Well, the champ doesn't have an exact pattern. Iron Chad. What a Chad. The champ actually has a few different ways he can go about doing things. Anyway. Ooh, look at the time. Thanks for joining me. If you like what you saw, feel free to follow both here on Twitch as well as on the various social media and video hosting platforms linked down below. Next stream will be tomorrow night at 1 AM Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know what time that is in your time zone, that is 21 hours from right now. We will be continuing our normal run of Resident Evil 4, which we're actually almost finished with. We finished off was right before the Krauser boss fight, so that'll be fun. Anyway, yeah, and if you're interested, I upload everything that I stream to both YouTube and BitChute, and I've got my whole schedule down below. Also of note is there's an A Link to the Past randomizer race that I'm going to be doing with my friend Shizuka Nix on Sunday from 4 until whenever that finishes, 4 PM on Sunday. Anyway, thanks for joining me. You all have a good night.